last year was a frustrating year, but this year I'm super excited. We have a lot of talent coming in with the new kids. Out of that new kid group, we've got the 2 guys that ran 4:25 for the mile, 3 guys that ran 9:55 or faster for the 2 mile, and we've got our 3 returners who showed a lot of promise last year: Jacob Russell, Brandon, and Dozier. So I'm excited. Right now we're led by a young new kid, Josh Esco, out of Auburn High School. He's running number 1 for us. Last year Jacob Russell did, and I think it was a little bit of a hard pill for him to swallow running number 2. But because of Josh and the other newcomers kind of putting the pressure on him, he's training at a higher intensity right now. So it's been really good. We had a workout on Saturday, and the guys just killed it out of the water. But one individual that I've been extremely impressed and excited about is Matt Wynn out of Baker High School down in Mobile. He had a phenomenal training, it appears, from the summer, and is coming in and running number 3 for us, but really putting the pressure on Jacob Russell. But then Joey Franklin, another newcomer, and then Brandon, a returner, are putting the pressure on him in that 4th and 5th spot. With the women and with the guys, really don't know who's going to be our top 5, which is exciting. It means that everybody's training at a pretty high level. And this year, our schedule is pretty hard, to be honest with you. We go to Florida State. That's going to be an exciting meet anytime you're racing against big-time D1 competition. And then that'll be later in October. And then the 1st of September, we'll race up at Furman, which is a big Division I distance-only program, and there will be some good competition at that race, D1 and D2. And then Montevallo, our neck of the woods, huge Division II meet. Usually that's kind of the who's who of Division II distance programs in the Southeast. So pretty quickly, we'll see where we stand. Like I've said, with this transition process, we just want to be competitive and put the pieces in place this year and next year, so that in the fall of 2019, when we are full-fledged members of Division II Gulf South Conference competing for championships, we are competing, hopefully, for a conference championship.
Yeah, women's team is a veteran squad. We lost our top 2 girls last year, but this year we return 4 seniors: Caitlin, Brooke, Kelly, and Danielle. Danielle will redshirt this year, and so we'll have Kelly, Caitlin, and Brooke running for us. They also join Ansley and Tanisha, who are sophomores, and then we've got, they were sophomores last year, they'll be juniors this year, and then joining them is the incoming junior college transfer Benice, who will be a junior, and then we've got our freshman Victoria. And even though we lost Holland and Leah last year, our top 2 runners, this year as a whole, the group is running faster than they did last year. With some of our workouts this year, their times have been a lot faster earlier on in the season than they were last year. So that's encouraging, and I'm pretty stoked to see that. The big focus for us as we go through this transition process is just going to be to compete in the Gulf South against the teams that we face week in and week out. The schedule's pretty tough. We'll travel to Furman, Florida State, Jacksonville State, to name some of the Division I programs that we'll compete against. And then Furman especially will be a big Division II contingent there, so that'll kind of give us an idea of how we rank in the Southeast among Division II programs. And then we get the luxury of getting to compete at the Gulf South Conference Championships. They won't score us as a team, but after the race we'll get to see how we stack up. And like I said, with the girls, they're a faster group this year. Caitlin in particular stands out. Just last year she was running anywhere from number 3 to number 5 for us, and this year she's kind of etched herself out as our number 1. So that was encouraging and exciting to see. Victoria and Benice, the newcomers, have stepped right in and are running anywhere from 2 to 3 on the team. And then Tanisha and Ansley have been strong. Kelly had a really good summer of work, and so it's exciting to see her put in the effort during her senior year. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting year. We'll see what happens.